Okay, what's up, everyone? Let's see if I can get this here. Maybe I can put it like this somehow. Let me see if I can get a view here. Okay. You guys are gonna have a hard time looking at me because I'm driving. Pretty hard time. Let me see if I can get it on my cup holder. So I just thought about this real quick, and I'm driving home from work, and I was thinking to myself, maybe I can give you guys maybe just a quick chat about fragrances and how you should go upon, testing out fragrances before making that big purchase or that small purchase, whatever the case is, for yourself. But I'm driving home, by the way. I'm here in traffic. I've been out here for about an hour and 10 minutes driving home. If you guys want to take a look, I'll show you guys a little bit. Not tell you how bad it gets, but it's not too bad. So yes, I wanted to give you guys some tips on what to do before buying a fragrance, whether it's blind buying or just you've sniffed out a fragrance and you want to make that purchase. And I always suggest that you get some samples of that fragrance or as many fragrances that you're interested in. Get samples first, and if you are in the search for a new fragrance, you should at least get a 2 ml sample, or one of those free samples from your local store, retailer that carries it, and test it out for a few days. Don't just go to the store and spray it on your skin and believe that's the final answer, or get it off a test strip. That's not a good idea. I think you should always test it on skin, also test it on paper, possibly test it on your own clothes. You can spray a shirt and come back into the room or smell that shirt as time goes by. If you want to get a little more, if you want to be a little more technical about it, but honestly, just spray your skin. You can spray your forearm, or just spray your chest, and let it come off your skin and see how you feel about it. Really test it out on your skin. See if you're happy and satisfied with the way it works with your body chemistry. Because again, not all fragrances work equally for everyone. So everyone has a different. Everyone's chemistry is different. Everyone reacts differently to every fragrance. So what smells like a certain thing to me might smell a certain way to you. You might get like a woody dry down, whereas me, I can get like an ambery sweet, dry down or something like that. You might get a sharp opening that you might dislike about a fragrance, and as it dries down, you miss that beautiful dry down because you tried a test strip and that didn't give you the full experience. So always get, like I said, to get a sample, really sample the stuff out, man. You don't want to go spending, even if it means spending $30 on a fragrance. You don't want to go ahead and spend $30 in a blind buy and just have that bottle sitting there when you even try to sell it back to somebody. You're not going to get more than $50 for it. So this is trial and error for me. I mean, I'm guilty also for blind buying, but there's a lot of trial and errors when it comes to blind buying, and more errors than trials, trial and errors. But so get yourself some samples, be smart, play it smart, do it the right way, and kind of fill yourself in. If you're following my channel, you obviously follow more more than one channel. You know, fill yourself in with you know, more than one channel, and try to get some feedback from various reviewers and online, you know, and roughly get a rough idea of what you're getting yourself into before you know, pay that big dollar bill. Usually you will find, and there's instances where you'll find a reviewer that has you know, there's so many of them, but there'll be that one reviewer that usually is pretty good or spot on with the taste that you're into, and you might get something that really catches your attention about this reviewer and really gets you really gets your idea of what you like based on the stuff you bought recommended by that reviewer, and you know, that usually helps out, you know. But like I said, there's so many reviewers. I follow so many people, and I don't comment on everybody's channel, but I do follow a lot of people. I watch a lot of videos, and I don't comment on every video, or almost 95% of the time I don't comment. I just kind of watch and I don't comment, you know. And you know, you have, it's just my opinion. Sometimes there's certain reviewers where there's so many comments that you put a comment down, it really doesn't. It really just kind of just floats there in the air when you put your comments. So I just follow, you know, like or dislike, and you know, follow the channels and support the reviewers. But I don't really comment like that. Sometimes I do, but you know, I'm not. Don't my channel might be one of those channels that you're most likely gonna comment, and I'm gonna comment back, because you know, I don't get that many. I don't have that large amount of followings, and I don't get that many comments. So it's probably a little easier for me. And I can understand when you have such a busy channel and you're getting all these comments and trying to reach everybody, it's tough. But yeah. So play it smart. Get your samples. Do it the right way. Don't just buy a full bottle and expect to get that heavenly smell that reviewer or whoever that person you follow is telling you. Yeah, you got to get this. This is a 5-star, 1 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 1 out of 10. This is the best thing ever. It might not be. I'll give you a perfect example. This is a fragrance that, or one example, perfect example for you guys. Let's talk about Terre d'Hermes Ultra Fresh, which is a fragrance that at first, I actually went to Sephora when I was hearing all the hype about it. It was, this is the one review that really got me was Drag Doc, which is, you know, he's not doing any reviews right now, Drag Doc. He's a great reviewer, but I really miss his reviews. I hope he comes back and gives us, you know, 1 or 2 videos just to keep us entertained and stuff. You know, it was really fun watching his videos. And yeah, so Terre d'Hermes Ultra Fresh was one that was recommended by Drag Dog and other reviewers. But you know, I had a big trust on his channel, and I had tried that fragrance at first. And when I tried it, you know, I wasn't too blown away by the fragrance itself, and not too crazy about the fragrance itself. And you know, I tried it and everything, and I don't know, for the first couple minutes, I got this really weird body odor effect from it, and it just, I don't know, it's like a cumin or something like that. This ingredient there. I don't remember the ingredients exactly, but it just, man, it really, I was turned off by it. But again, I tried it in the tester. It was not on skin, and I was completely thrown off. I did remember saying, you know, hey, Red Dog, you know, this is man, this doesn't smell good, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're getting, but I'm glad that you like it, but this really doesn't smell good. And And there goes my a perfect example. So that fragrance, I didn't like it, and I said, you know what? Let me get I went back again. This goes back a few months later. I had a sample of it, and I tried it on skin, and guess what? It just transformed. It was a totally different scent. That's why I say scent chemistry. Your chemistry, it really contributes on the how the smell or how the scent is gonna blend there. The oils are gonna macerate in your skin, or well, macerate. I don't know if it's the proper word to use when you're putting it, but the way it develops in your skin. But this fragrance, I was getting that body odor. I still kind of get it in the very beginning, but after that, you get this kind of like a dirty. You still get that dirty orange from the original Hermes, and but this is a fresher take on the original Hermes, and you get that kind of like that grapefruit kind of bitter smell, but it's nice and sweet. It's very I got some guy laughing behind me, so maybe he's not liking that. I don't know if he's seen me talking in the video, but he's laughing behind me. That's what happens when you do it. It's anyways, what I do for you guys, and what I do to entertain myself too, slightly sweet, warm after luxurious. That one, and maybe bergamot soap is another very luxurious citrus fragrance that I have in my collection. And that bergamot soleil, that's from Atelier. And like I said, that's ultra fresh from the mess. That's what I was talking. All right, I guess we are back on. I think I got disconnected, but like I was saying, Ultra's Fresh. It's a great fragrance that it's a very regal fragrance that you'll definitely enjoy in spring and summertime, and it gets a nice vibe, I think, for those that are looking for a great fragrance that's not too expensive. I think right now you can get that through eBay for around $60, and it's a pretty big bottle. It's a 4.2 ounce, and it's not very strong, but it does last long on skin. Doesn't project with a lot of power, but it does stay on skin throughout the whole day, 8+ hours, and you get a soft projection, maybe about a foot. You know, it stays in your scent bubble, and a lot of people definitely enjoy smelling that. Like I said, it's a regal, very clean, regal smell. I am guilty blind by, but the amount of fragrances I have, and I will be getting rid of some of that stuff, and I did mention it in my channel. I'm probably going to give some away and sell some that I have, so to add stuff that I'm more interested in. Anyways, driving home, I'm off the hook with my daughter. I didn't have to pick her up. I guess I usually pick her up after work, and I'm down in the suburbs. Sacrifice we made to make our kids happy, but looks like she's not too happy about going out so far now. She was so excited about the school outside of the city, outside of here into the city. She was so excited about it, and she off topic then, but she was so excited about it, and it's exam school, and I think she's having a hard time, so I think we're going to transfer her over to school around here. But that's what she wanted. She wanted an exam school, and thankfully she passed the test, and she got into the exam school, and now she realizes that it's not all bells, you know, it's not all, you know, roses and chocolates, you know, it's a lot of work, and the time that she's waking up to get there, and we have to take her and then bring her back, you know, it's consumes a lot of time for her to do her study. So we'll see. Hopefully she finishes up her year. And I know you're probably watching now, Delana. Hopefully you end up your year well, and once you transfer over here, I think you'll be happy. You'll be all right. So I thank you guys for taking the time to view this video, and my kids that are watching, I know my son's definitely watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one, and hopefully you put this on your fragrance diary, some tips, and be wise, and smart buying is very important. It's a lot of sources, guys. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.